even if it slows down economic growth. Once more, should nation impose strict tax on carbon emission even if it slows down economic growth? We start from the government team. For the first speaker, are you ready? You have 3 minutes to 3 minutes to take your argument. The 3 minutes start from now.
Honorable Administrator, Executive Association Team, and everyone present. As the Prime Minister of today's debate, I will open this discussion by dividing the question. Establishing the context and parameters of this debate and presenting the first supporting arguments for our side with the government. The motion for today is should nation impose strict caps on carbon emission even if it slows down economic growth? Definition. First, strict caps on carbon emission. Government imposes limits on the amount of carbon dioxide industries and individuals can emit. The second, economic growth, the increase in the country's production, income, and wealth over time. First, climate change is under the long-term change from eliminate change like floods, drought, and extreme weather is far more destructive to economy and human life than short-term economic stability. The second, protest public health. Protest public health is carbon emission pollute the air, leading to respiration and heart disease, cutting emissions to save lives. I think that's harmful. Thank you.
Thank you for the government team. To continue for the opposition team. For the first speaker, you have 3 minutes to unmute your statement. The 3 minutes start from now.
Alright, so we agree that climate change is urgent and important, but strict caps that harm short-term economic growth are dangerous and dangerous. Strict caps mean hard emissions limits enforced regardless of current economic capacity, and short-term harm includes job losses, rising energy costs, and slower development. We argue that climate action must be balanced with economic stability. Purely time or overly strict caps can lead energy crisis, business closure, and rising inequality. Developing nations, especially, cannot afford sudden slowdowns. For example, Indonesia, India, and South Africa rely on coal to power in their economies. Transition must be gradual, not forced strong and flexible caps like that. That's my argumentation. Thank you.
For the opposition team, we start to the second speaker for the government team. You have 3 minutes to start your argument, and remember 1 minute for opposition, 1 minute for the interruption. Okay, we can start from now. 3 minutes.
Okay, thank you for the opinion from our opposition teams. So, we, the proposition team, strongly believe that nations should impose strict caps on carbon emissions, even if it slows down economic growth. Why? Because slowing down economic growth temporarily is a small price to pay compared to the long-term destructions caused by unchecked carbon emissions. And climate change is a global emergency, so we should focus on our environment instead of our economic growth. Because economic growth is meaningless without a living planet. Like we live on Earth, but even if we have a stable economies or a high value economic growth, but we don't have a single safe place to live in our planet, then it's meaningless for our country. Not just our country, but also for
The interruption can start from now.
not only in our country, but also for other countries. Because you can spare human and the environment.
Okay, interruption.
1 minute from now.
So basically, what's good about reducing emission if it's destroyed our economy, resilience, and weakens the government ability to invest in green tech in long term? Because you're basically saying that we should immediately do what do you say, cap carbonation, which you can't basically do it because Indonesia is a country based on coal power. We can't just cut off the power like that because some people, mostly the vulnerable one, just like some family with low income were hit the hardest with raising electricity. So basically, if you're cutting the carbon cost, in the long term, you're actually cutting, what do you say, like.
Okay, thanks for the introduction. For the government team, you have 1 minute on how to continue your argument.
Okay, so we can take Indonesia as an example. However, I have a single question, just a simple question. That are you saying that the economic growth is more important than the long-term survival of our planet? We not only talk about Indonesia, but also other countries. Because there is a country like Africa. They can live happily too, but they still close to the environment, and there's still interruption. This is your last interruption.
Correct, opposition team, you have 1 minute from now.
Okay, based on the topic, sorry to jump in, but let's be realistic. While climate goals are important, imposing strict carbon caps without a clear transition plan could cripple industries, lead to mass job losses, and hurt developing economies at the most. And aren't we risking long-term economic damage? Could reduce ability to invest in clean technologies? Thank you.
Okay, for the government team, you have 30 seconds more to complete your argument.
Okay, so the nation should just impose strict tax on carbon emissions even if it slows down economic growth. Because if I could ask, may you give me an example, like name a single example where ignoring environmental responsibility led to